What's up? I'm Sam. I've been making all these videos for you. I feel you. I've been making all these videos for you. I've been showing you all my dragon arts, all my meteorites, and alien self-portraits. I just want to give you an idea of what I look like. Kind of give you kind of a little bit of a glimpse of where I live and what it is that I do. And kind of show you some of my meteorites and a little bit of video basically about myself. But just so that you understand everything that I've been finding. I've been asked, okay, cool, you understood, Paul. I've been finding out about, like, basically, just, okay, cool, you good, don't worry about it. But you understood, I've been finding a shitload of these meteorites. And I kind of want to give you an idea of how many I found. All right, I'm going to walk you through my house a little bit, and I'm going to kind of show you how many I got you, don't worry about it. I'm going to show you how many I found. And so you can kind of get an idea of how many of these meteorites the aliens are sending down. But just so you kind of get a good, basically, cool, you good. I'm gonna show you basically how I arrange them and how I set them up. Once I find them, I got the eye for them. Once I find them, obviously I bring them back home and I set them up and try to arrange them in a way that is easy for me to recognize. But just to give you a quick glimpse, so you can get the idea. I'll show you some of these. I might make videos of these, but this one's just a quick overview of all the, these are some of them that I have, just so you get the idea. I arrange them in a way that makes it easy for me to see. But I'll show you real quick. Now these right here are outstanding to me, just so you get the idea. You can see instantly the relief. This is a dragon meteorite. It's actually built in an amazing way. You kind of get the idea. But it's actually built to fit the human hand perfectively in almost any angle. Basically, so you can always use it as a hand tool. And this is actually pretty outstanding. The design on this one actually matches quite a few of these. If you look at this one right here, you can see the dragon like instantly. It's almost a form of molten art, and it fits my hand perfectly as far as a hand tool. In every angle, it fits my hand perfectively. But if you look at the comparison, you can see the jawline is similar to that one. And I'll show you some more. These aren't the only ones that they've made. They've made a few of these, but every one of these that you can see is actually alien meteorite and self-portrait. There are actually some of them that are pretty outstanding. You can look at this one. You can see the cut is perfective, and then the design on the inside is pretty outstanding, and it is also a hand tool. It fits perfectly in your hand. Outstanding things, but they have this, not even okay, I was gonna say don't worry about that shit. But if you look at this, you can see various forms of their meteorites. This is another one that I thought was outstanding. You can see the eye, the nose, and the mouth, and it's actually a form of molten art. And I found it. The cuts on it are pretty outstanding. And like I said, every one of them have perfective grooves for me to fit on my hand, as you can see. And every one of them doubles over as a hand tool. But you can compare this one, it has a dragon head. You can compare it to this one right here that has a dragon head as well, and you'll see that they're basically exactly alike. I'll show you this other one. That's real quick so you get the idea. You can see this one as well. It has all the reliefs carved into it. You can see this. Every one of these are the same width, and so they always fit the human hand perfectively. They always have perfective grooves so that the human can hold this and use it as a hand tool. And every one of these that I've been finding in different spots, different locations, but the art always seems to be similar. This one in itself, you can see it. This is the mouth, obviously the mouth area, and then the eye area, either or. But you can tell that the art is molten art. Basically, it's always designed to fit the hand perfectively, so you can use it as a hand tool. Always has the finger grooves, and always has the perfect spot for every finger, so you can use it as a hand tool. Basically, just like that, baby. Don't worry about that shit. I got you. There's a few of them. There's actually quite a few. Here's another different style, molten art. You can see it. You'd have to hold this in your hand, obviously, but you can see the eyes and the mouth relief, and every one of them fits the human hand perfectively. It always has a perfect spot for every finger, so you can use it as a hand tool. But every one of these I consider to be outstanding. Different qualities, different material, but you can always see this is what they are. But just so you get the idea, I have the eye for them, but I haven't gone through all of these. Yeah, every one of these is a alien self-portrait. Well, I almost sat down, my bad. But before I actually bring them home, I make sure I know what I have. Like this one right here, it's massive, but it is an alien self-portrait. My bad. And you can see it. This is an alien self-portrait and is also fit perfectly for the human hand. Has perfect grooves for every finger. Don't worry about that shit. And it actually doubles over as a hand tool. But every one of these, if you notice this one right here, I showed you other videos of the ones with the trajectors. This is one that has a trajector on it. It goes all the way around. This is actually another alien dragon hand tool, self-portrait. Obviously meteorite and spacecraft. And every one of them has the ability to go through our friction, which it does whenever they send it down. Obviously this is another stack. This video is kind of long, but I'll show you a few of these just to give you an idea. I have another stack right here as well. These are all alien self-portraits. There's one missing up there. I don't know where it went. I probably have it in my room. But these are all alien self-portraits, meteorites, and spacecraft. It's just like I said, I arranged them so I can have an easier eye on the ones that I want to make videos of. But I always arrange them in a way so that I recognize them. Like this one you can see has an elongated skull. And every one of them, like I said, is perfected. Every one of them is designed to fit the human hand perfectly. And they're always carved out to be hand tools. But you can see it, it's perfected. It's an elongated skull. There's a few on this one right here. You can see it. It's a dragon art. It's always designed to fit the human hand perfectly. No matter how you hold it, it always fits the human hand, so you can use it as a hand tool. All kinds of shit, but you can see it goes fucking far. I think they've been sending these down for a very long time. This is a good one right here. It's actually egg shaped, but it has I believe it has a trajector and all kinds of shit, but it's also carved as well. It's an alien self-portrait. You have to look at it, you'd have to hold it in your hand so you can look at the detail. But for the most part, it's an outstanding piece. But every one of these is an alien self-portrait and aircraft meteorite. Let me take you real quick to my room. My house is dirty, but don't worry about that shit. I hold it up level, restroom, all that shit. So you can get the idea of how many of these I have. This is more. Look, check it out. Every one of these, all of them, every single one of these is an alien self-portrait. All of them. Every one of these is alien self-portrait. I haven't even gone through them. I got the eye for them, and I pick them up. This one you can already see it. But I roll them. I pick them up and I roll them. A lot of these are crystal. I make video of the crystal. Don't worry about that shit. But here's more. Think about that shit. And just so you get the idea, here's more of these right here. Every one of them, including the smallest ones are alien self-portrait. You'd have to hold, this is an alien skull self-portrait. You'd have to hold it to see the full detail. I won't make videos of these small ones just so you get the idea, but I have fuckloads of them. And also those over here, obviously it gets fucking cold, but don't worry about that shit. And you can see it goes fucking far. These right here are high value. I see orange is like a motherfucker. And tennis ball and all that bullshit. Don't worry about that shit. Fucking toilet paper, who gives a fuck? Don't worry about that shit. But I get this shit over here too, just to get the idea. Every one of these are alien self-portraits. Amoeba, I'll tell you about amoeba later, so you get the idea. Obviously over here, and just to get the idea, the high value ones that I have are these ones right here. Like these are actually alien, obviously dragon self-portraits. You have to hold it in your hand to see the detail, but it's actually absolutely see-through, and it's pink. It's pink, though. I won't say crystal. God knows what the fuck it is, but I'd consider it to be something above, you know, obviously I ain't gotta say, but I don't want to label it, but it goes fucking far. And every one of these right here that you see are crystal skulls. You can see it already. You can see the detail on this one right here. But obviously you can see the eye, the nose, and the mouth. But all of these right here are crystal. If you grab them, they're obviously, you can see them shine like a motherfucker, and they're see-through. You can see that one right there, the eye, the nose, and the mouth. And these are all alien self-portraits. Don't worry about that shit. For infinity, I'll keep rolling. Obviously more crystals, more this motherfucker right here I'll make a video of. So you get the idea. I'll make a video of these and a video of these. So you get the idea. There's more right here, and obviously all of these. And before my video runs out, don't worry about it. I got some more right here. I'm gonna make a video of these right here and a video of these. And I'm gonna show you something about this one. Motherfucking planet. Fucking alien built fucking planet. So you get the idea. Motherfucker like that. Don't worry about that shit. It's easy shit. But I got you handled. Now of course I'm gonna make a video about King himself. The fucking meteorite. Look at this motherfucker, dude. Big motherfucker, dude. Alien self-portrait. Big motherfucker. Yeah, I got you. Don't worry about that shit. We good. 2 more seconds and we good.